viewers, how are you? Hope you are doing fine. Thanks for clicking my new video channel. I am Nasir. Today I am going to teach you how you can be able to improve your listening and speaking capability. If you wanted to start your practicing, obviously you have to follow the special secret. You have to follow the special rules that will be so much helpful to develop your listening and speaking capability. And I am staying with you, and I'm all the time trying to teach you how can you be able to develop your skill. That is so much helpful, that is so much important to you. And so viewers, let's start today's topics. Today's topic is 7 secrets for English learners. As a beginning, you are staying in a beginning level and you want to improve your English language capability as a perfect native learner. So I am trying my best to help you how can you be able to develop your idea, develop your skill. That will be so much helpful to make yourself as a perfect native learner. So today I am going to teach you 7 secrets, and by using in 7 secrets you can say the 7 rules. By using these 7 rules, obviously you will be able to make yourself as a perfect learner, perfect native speaker. And I have a 100% confidence that if you want to take a practice more and more and stay with us and watch all of my videos, obviously that will be so much helpful. So viewers, my first secret or the first rule is, if you want to speak English fluently, you first must. Actually, you know that they spoken English, the language, you know that the native speaker, they are saying their language as a first language, they are speaking the first. That's why it's a little bit difficult to understand when we hear their voice. So if you want to develop your idea, develop your capability, especially for the English language, obviously you have to follow this secret. And in this secret, you have to give a lot of massive input in your brain that will be so much helpful to improve your listening capability. Actually, listen is a must. Listen more and more times. If you want to get a time, if you have free time, leisure time, obviously you have to pass your time by the listening. And that's why it will be so much helpful to improve your listening capability and get relaxed all the time. And by the listening, by the improving your listening capability, obviously that will be so much helpful. And my next secret or next rule is read often, read a lot. Read often, read a lot. If you want to improve your reading style, reading capability, obviously you have to read a lot. And you have to remember that when you're trying to read, improve your reading capability, so you can try to read easy reading topics, easy reading text. That will be so much helpful to understand, also to helpful to improve your reading capability. It will be so much helpful to improve your language skill, English language skill. So my next and second secret or second rule is read often, read a lot. So you don't de-emphasize the difficult topics. It will be so much difficult, and you feel somewhat hesitate, abnormal. It's not normal. Our learning process is really natural. That's why you can try to child learning. You can understand that what's your level. If you are beginning, I suggest that it will be so much helpful to read child books, child story books, or any topics or fun books. That will be so much helpful. And also always try to give emphasis to read easier. That will be so much helpful to understand. And by doing this process, obviously you can be able to improve your English language capability. So I hope that you also try in this secret or rules. And the next topics or third topics is number 3. Secret number 3 is forget about grammar. It's so much important. Actually, we are staying in different countries. My third secret or rules is forget about grammar. When you're trying to improve your language capability, especially for the listening and speaking, you don't think about the grammar. Actually, if you think of grammar, you feel the hesitate. It will be so much difficulties. It will be so much barriers to improve your my spoken capability. So I suggest that all of my viewers that to forget about grammar. It's secret number 3 or rule number 3 is forget about grammar. When you're trying to take the practice, there is not needed. Like you can think about your first language, your mother language. When you speak to others, your friends circle, your family, you don't think about the grammar. And it's also the same way, especially for the spoken English. When you're trying to improve your spoken capability, spoken language in English, you don't think about the grammar. If you think the grammar, you will hesitate. There will be so much barriers, so much difficulties in a spoken language. So I recommend all of my viewers that you don't think about the grammar and forget it. Forget from your mind. That will be so much helpful to improve your capability. And the viewers, my third secret or the fourth secret or fourth rules is speak English, of course. Of course, you have to speak English more and more times, a lot of times, and try to easiest it. And you can think like our personal talking. When you talk with my family, we don't use the difficult talking, difficult language. And also the same is especially for the English. When you're trying to English language practice, you have to say in a natural English language, and it's the secret number 4 or rule number 4 is speak English all the time. You can try, just you have to start your practicing and try to say especially English in natural English language, authentic English language. That will be so much helpful to improve your capability, and you will be able to feel comfortable in a spoken language, and that will be so much helpful to improve your capability. So viewers, my fifth secret is, fifth rule is write every day. Writing every day helps you to improve your English fluency. So you have to try to write something every day. At least 20 to 30 minutes you can try, and you have to try to write the free handwriting. You are thinking something about something and you are trying to free handwriting. That will be so much helpful to improve your capability, and you will be able to go the proper real idea. How can you be able to write it freely? And if you can be able to write freely way, that will be so much helpful to improve your speaking capability, listening capability, and also the writing. This is the third part of the language, especially for the English language. You can try all the idea that will be so much helpful to improve your capability, and you will be able to make yourself as a perfect real native speaker. And it's a great benefit that is not possible to explain within a short word. What's the great benefit especially for the English? If you can be able to make yourself as a perfect native speaker. So viewers, my number 6 secret or the 6 rules, you can say, analyze to build vocabulary. Actually, vocabulary is so much important. There is no any doubt about this. Without the vocabulary, you cannot be able to say any sentence. You can't be able to make any sentences. So, for making any sentences, new sentences that will come from your mind automatically, naturally, subconsciously, vocabulary is important. Vocabulary. Actually, in a language, you have so millions vocabulary, but it's not possible to memorize all together all of the vocabularies. So I can suggest you that if you follow this secret, obviously that will be so much helpful to understand and memorize the all kind of the vocabulary, especially for the English language. You are trying to improve your English language capability. So remember that my number 6 secret is analyzing to build vocabulary. You have to analyze, you have to build your vocabulary skills. So when you read something like the newspaper, and when you watch the television or the English movie, if you find any difficult word that you don't know what's the meaning of the word, you can note. So viewers, rule number 6 or the secret number 6 is analyzing to build vocabulary. You know that vocabulary is so much important, especially for the English language. If you can to master so much vocabulary, that will be so much helpful to build up your English language capability. So I hope that you have to make yourself as a note-taking habit. If you find any difficult vocabulary that you don't know what's the meaning of that vocabulary, You can write the note in your personal diary and write the meaning in your own language, at first language, and then also the meaning, the English meaning and that vocabulary. And when you take in a revision, when you review all of the vocabulary, it will be so mastering in your brain. You will be able to say subconsciously, and when you need something, when it's need to say something, the specific vocabulary, that will come from your mind or subconsciously. You will be able to say everything instantly, and you can use in your sentences, so with gradings or any kind of the situation, any places. So you have to remember in this vocabulary note-taking habit to improve your vocabulary capability, to enrich your vocabulary, especially for the English language. So viewers, my number 7 secret or the 7 rules is believe in yourself. Believe in yourself that you are doing your best activities. Actually, learning English is totally depend. How can you do you believe that if you can take a practice a lot, you will be able to make yourself as a perfect native speaker? And that will be, if you have a confidence, 100% confidence that you can be able to make yourself as a perfect native learner, perfect native speaker. You can be easily talk in any kind of situation, any places, and any person, especially for the native speakers person, native English speakers person. That's why belief and confidence is a must. Without the beliefness, that if you want to think that you won't be able to make yourself as a perfect, there will be so much difficulty to improve your listening and speaking capability for the make yourself as a natural, real, perfect learner. So you have to remember this number 7 secret. So believe in yourself, and you can try your by getting in this beliefness. You can try you and yourself, and you can standing in a mirror or the dressing table, and you can take a practice. You can ask yourself and give the answer. Ask and give the answer. That will be so much helpful to improve your spoken capability. And by doing this practice, obviously you will be able to understand. You will be able to get the real idea. How can you be able to develop your listening and speaking capability? And also by doing this process, it will be so much helpful to improve your language skill, and you will be able to make yourself perfect native English learner. So remember in this secret and rules, and actually beliefness and confidence. If you have a 100% confidence, then you are doing your best activities and you are trying your best to practice English as a perfect native learners, perfect native speaker. Obviously you have to have confidence, 100% confidence. And if you can take a practice all by watching all of my video, I have a confidence that it will be so much helpful to improve your capability, and you will be able to real natural idea for improving your English spoken capability. So viewers, stay with us, and if you like my video, obviously you can subscribe. Please subscribe my video and watch my video more and more, and continue practicing. And thank you so much for watching my video. Hope to see you again for the next topics. Thank you so much. All the best.